Podcasting.
Whee! Yep.
So, welcome to a Snug Podcast, not Snug Podcasting.
Yes.
A snug podcast, not podcasting, but sort of podcasting?
Dreaming.
Half podcasting?
Half casting. Welcome to a
Half
Snug
casting?
Pod half cast.
Easy to get lost in the place.
That works.
I think that's one of my favorite parts about cities.
Oh, did they already get rid of the host feature on Twitch? Oh,
That
boo,
was-
they sure did. Womp
Alright.
womp. Yeah. What are we doing?
I am grabbing the World Boss daily. I wonder if we can share it.
You should be able to.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it's a Delve boss. What? It should be a world boss. They're all world bosses. Right here. Share.
Got it.
Wait. Yeah, I was like, we're gonna go into Boss Landing. That's the sketchiest city in here. I have Bastion out. He's not angry. He's not angry at all.
Yeah, he's not mad. Not mad.
I'm proud of Bastion. I ended up doing, because I've been running things for Witches Festival, and ended up in this place, and it's a dungeon. It's a hard dungeon. I forget what it's called, okay? But there's dragons, and the guy goes for his Rodot. Moongrave, was it Moongrave Fane? I think it might have been Moongrave. I don't know. But, oh yeah, it is a delve. Well, we'll hit the world boss on the way over there. How about that?
Sure.
Can you share the quest?
Oh, yes,
She
I
did.
can share.
I didn't get it. Is my quest log full? Maybe.
Perhaps.
Nope. 22 of 25.
Weird. I'll share it again. Have you not unlocked the ability to do these quests?
That is possible.
'Cause
I
you
have
have to
no.
do
Huge
like a little
pain.
tutorial.
Yeah. Oh
You
well.
have to get a certain length in the Thieves Guild.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
haven't
I'm
done
just
any
gonna
thieves.
kind of
I haven't done
run.
any Thieves Guild stuff on this character. I did that on another character.
I'll catch up in a moment. I'm selling things.
That's fine. I'm just kind of running to the place anyway because this is a really small zone.
It's very small. Bane
Are
is
you
very small.
going to Co Estaran?
I'm currently headed to. Yeah, that is exactly where I'm currently headed to.
Okay.
Won't it be nice when we can actually mark on the map where you want to go for your group?
I hate it. That's more buttons I have to figure out how to do.
Nah,
You're
I
lucky
think you
I
just.
use.
Wait, is that a thing that's coming?
I think so. I thought I heard that rumor. I mean, they already have it on PC in a sense, but I think it's, excuse me, gonna be like an official thing.
You guys are lucky I use L1 some days, okay?
On my way.
I had to
Oh,
So
I had to stop.
if you brought out Miri, I wonder if she would love this boss. Do killing Lamias count as killing snakes?
yeah, I think they do actually.
Well, if you need more rapport with Miri and like her, here we go.
Working on Ember and Isabel.
I just go through all four of them depending upon what I'm doing.
That's smart.
Bastion
So what-
is my most maxed out. He is max level. I just need to finish his rapport, and we're just kind of like nickel and diming it slowly.
I got a lead out of a thieves trove. Just
Ooh, I have a sky shard here that I don't have that I'm getting on the way there.
Nice. See, this was a good zone.
This
Aw,
was a good
dang
call.
it. I think.
If I can get up here. There we go. Oh man, I'm short.
I don't think I got anything for Ember when I...
Did you not have her out when you opened your boxes?
I had her out when I opened the thieves thing, but not when I looted everything because I was full. So I don't know if it gave me credit for it or not.
I know.
I didn't see any XP for Ember pop up. She does.
There might be a cooldown.
Well, I haven't done anything to get anything with her.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Disregard. Ignore me.
I don't think I have. I mean, like, the cooldowns are specific to each thing, right?
I think so.
And I don't think I've done anything.
Yeah, we're all here. Are you all dressed up for Halloween? Are you a Halloween kitty?
I just put the hat on. I just played around with. I bought that pirate set that had the 3 different costumes.
Oh my
in it.
gosh. You're wearing different clothes?
Right. It's not heavy armor.
With body
It's
markings.
not just Khajiit heavy. Wow.
Yeah.
Proud of you. Look
Check
at
it
you,
out.
Fashion Scrolls Online.
And wait for it. Wait for it.
What?
See it?
What?
Normally my face looks like this.
Oh, you got that. You got the beard on. The skull beard thing.
Old Salt's chin
Oh.
trinket.
Salty chin trinket.
Yeah.
Nice.
We have fashion scrolls today. There we go.
Wow. We know what he's been up to this weekend game. Fashion.
For like a few minutes.
Fashion.
Alright. Killing snakes.
Gwen, what have you been doing?
Lots of Witches Fest stuff. Trying to surpass the Sasquatch with the CP. I'm almost there. I only have to beat 1439, and when I started today, I was at 1414. So
Whoa.
when the Witches Festival initially started, I was at 1397. So I'm getting there.
Wow.
You better hurry before he makes his way back.
That's right.
He might see it as a challenge and come back and just grind his way.
If
up to
he
4,000.
hears us and sees that as a challenge just to do that, I am gonna be very proud of myself.
I would laugh so hard if one day we just logged on and he had been on and nobody knew it and he was like CP 3000.
I checked that. I
just weren't
checked.
paying
I know that
attention.
sounds creepy, but I checked because I wanted to see what CP he was at.
Not creepy at all because I used to do it with Never when I was ahead of him.
That's been forever
Before
ago.
he started not farming Black Rose alone.
Alright, now we can go do the delve.
I gotta do something about my space again.
Okay.
Inventory,
there's a
scrolls online.
thing.
Yeah, that's what I needed to be doing.
Ooh, a
Here,
chest.
if I remember correctly. Haha, I do remember correctly.
You can have it. You remembered it.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna get this stinkhorn.
That's such
Oh
a
yeah,
useless
you have
thing.
that stinkhorn.
Reduces your damage taken from guards. What a useless set. You can't fight guards anyway.
What? Is that really a thing?
I saw the best thing earlier in the week. It was someone, and they were I was in Somerset doing world events. Oh, there's another chest over here, and there's this person. They're like, if you click R2, go up to a guard during event and push R2, you get an extra XP buff. And the longer you hold it, the more of a buff you get.
Oh no.
Someone replied, liar!
Yeah.
And I'm just laughing.
Yeah, that
It was hilarious.
I wonder how many people tried it.
Just because of how they phrased it. It was so well phrased.
It's the Savara scale set. The 5-piece. No, one of the 4 pieces reduces your damage taken from guards by 20%.
Well, that is, I mean, you got to think about it. We are in the like Thieves Guild area. So they're expecting you to probably flee.
Yeah, but you just get away
'Cause at
from
the
them really
time,
quick, and it's not hard. It's I don't know. Just
well, it might be though, depending on what kind of a player you are, or like what kind of a character you have.
I guess.
Like if you don't have a sneaky sneak
I guess.
and you're trying to do some Thieves Guild stuff just to level up,
I guess. I don't know.
man, I haven't even. Okay, I'm gonna sound like a horrible person. As a Nightblade, I have never finished the Thieves Guild questline.
I mean, I have a Nightblade, and I started it, but I don't play on that character. So, all right.
Yeah,
I gotta
that's
find. Where are you? You're all over there.
that's
All right.
basically what happened with me. I started it but never finished it. I
You
pulled a
started it and I
squirrel.
finished it.
What?
You started it and I finished it.
Is that what happened? I don't know what's happening.
That's what you said. You said I started it and never finished it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Sky Shard.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
I keep coming across platinum seams and I keep stopping.
Well, I just
You
saw
know where
Sky
we
Shard.
There is a lot of stuff here because no one comes here very often anymore, so you can run through, and it's great running through at night because I find all the Sigic portals, because where all of those rune stones are, sometimes they're all Sigic portals, and we've just been passing so many. It's great.
I also haven't done that.
Let's
Oops.
go do something exciting.
I need to.
What have I been doing for the last 8 years?
I need to do some of the Sigic stuff because there is there's a skill I need for my lazy tank.
Hmm.
So, which I haven't got the gear for yet anyway. But when I do, I'll be lacking a crowd control ability unless I have that apparently.
What have you been doing in game? Never anything?
Not a ton. Honestly, I got on the first night of the Witches Fest, maybe, or the second night, and I went and bought the first thing for the thing for the thing. You know, I don't know where I'm going. Can I just travel to you and bring me in there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I probably got. Maybe not. So, hold on. Distracted. Okay. I bought the first piece for the Hourglass because I already had all the tickets. And I did something. I did like a couple of things to get my tickets, and then to get
Mara's crotch. The next
just to get a
pirate
couple
I see
extra
gets
little
my axe
boxes.
right in
But I
the
didn't even get
claws.
enough to finish the crow thing. So I have the lady with the quest here.
Yeah, get the quest if you haven't done it.
Stop right
Pick
there,
it
you
up.
despicable pirate. Take one more step and I'll gut you belly to
She called me a
nose.
despicable pirate, and I'm dressed up like one right now.
Yeah, you're gonna be
You must have
killing
some
a lot of
sharp
pirates
claws if you're
dressed as
willing
a
to stand up
pirate.
to the
There's
shark.
something wrong about
Don't
that,
you
it
know
seems.
that I am the meanest
No,
crew
not
of
really, because a lot of
cutthroats in
pirates did that,
Hughes
so...
Well,
This
that's
grotto
true.
belongs to the shark's teeth,
Piracy
and
and
I
all
won't
that.
let those pirates
True
lose
that. I
their
mean, that is kind of piracy at
We're
its
from the
core,
ship,
eh?
the Wake
There
Walker.
should be another
Bunch of
chest on
waterlogged
the
elves.
side over here.
Someone named a new commodore, and now pirates scour the city looking for gifts to impress
Nope,
her.
not in there this
But
time.
everything in the grotto is ours, stolen fair and square.
Nobody loots our
Nobody
loot.
loots our loot.
I thought that was
Everybody
you
wants
running,
to
but
be
it
one of the
wasn't.
Shark's teeth, huh? All right.
Oh, maybe it was.
Take
That
this
was weird.
paint and a map of
Couldn't
the
keep
grotto.
track of where you were.
Just place our
I
sign at the spots
am running
shown
in
on the map
circles
to mark our
'cause, yeah.
territory.
I think I'm
Simple
Yeah.
active
as
on the speedy ring.
Just
I'll
don't
fix that.
tusk it up. To show that sea
Um,
elf captain and his
Nope,
toothless
no speedy
lackeys
ring,
that the
just
grotto
speedy.
belongs to the shark's teeth, of course. When they see that we can do
Yeah,
what we want
I
to
haven't
spite their
I
just another
haven't gotten
bragging
time to do
blowhard
too much
with a
either.
fancy hat, far
I
as
worked
I'm
a
concerned.
60-hour work week
Pirates
this
think
week,
they're a proper navy.
which basically
But they
resulted
do
in
like their titles and
me
money.
logging in,
Anyway,
doing
they
a
all want to
dolmen,
impress the new Commodore,
getting
so now
tickets,
they're
and logging
rummaging
out.
through my
Except for the
grotto.
2 nights. We did have 2 nights where we got Lore Seekers together. Just
That's
like
fun.
impromptu late night, like after 11 p.m. run, which I was actually really surprised how many people
Because I
we had
never
come. The
sleep,
first
I
night
never
was
stop
8,
moving, and I'm a born killer.
and then
Plus, my
last
haircut
night
kinda looks like a shark's
was...
fin.
How many did we have last
I
night?
run the best gang in Hughesbane, handling protection,
6?
stolen
Like
goods, and
8?
whatnot. Or we
Again?
will, once we get our grotto back.
No, because it was like 3, 4, maybe 5 of us towards the end there. 5 or 6.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
I
that's
remember
pretty...
when we started, it was just 3 of us because we did do an actual dungeon. We did oh, there's a chest up here. We did
I see it.
Wayrest Sewers 2. Oh, it's simple. You can have it. Take it. Take it. I don't want simple. Simple won't give me set pieces. I just need the set pieces.
Alright, I'll take your trash chest. Here.
I mean, you can still get gold.
I'll take one for the team.
Help!
Just kidding.
I don't feel so good.
Gold is great.
That helps me learn how bad I am at lockpicking anyway.
Watch, we are
I got a treasure map out of it.
I ran through a public dungeon earlier, and someone took everything out of the chest except the treasure map. They left it, and I'm like, you couldn't have just taken a second
how
to
rude.
delete it? Like, that's worse. That's the worst
That's
thing
wild.
you could leave in one of those.
How wild. Yeah, I've pretty much just had time to get tickets, and that's it this week, and that sucks. Other than the event, you know, doing a quick event with people, like I mentioned a minute ago. So, yeah, I'm not sure I remember this delve, but I've been in here. I've obviously done the quest because when I walked up, the person was like, "Oh, it's you again." So, I've been in here.
Like, I apparently have been in here on this character. I don't remember being in here on this character. I remember being in here on my Nightblade. But
This place is interesting. It's kind of a weird combination of Egyptian, Roman, and Mesopotamian, like architecture.
I really see the Mesopotamian in it.
Yeah, me too. It's these ibis, these lions that are also ibis.
Alright.
That's like heavy Mesopotamian influence. The way they're standing. Interesting.
There's a guy shard in here I'm trying to go get.
Where's that? Oh, there's a lore book back here. Or page, if you will.
Anyone want a sweet roll? There's a sweet roll over here.
Where?
There's a chest up here. It is a... I get out of combat so I can see it.
Where'd you go, Gwen?
Oh, wait.
Up the stairs. Kept going through the dungeon.
Oh, it was already unlocked.
We did it!
Oh, I see you. Whee!
I love it when the enemies just get rubber banded.
Ha! Like a cross.
You completely passed the sweet roll that you were coming to get.
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, I also wasn't really looking for it. I was trying to figure out where you were. Ooh, look at them. There's more than one.
What?
Yum. You want one? I give it to you now. I trade it with you. Hold on. There were 2 there.
Wait, I had one. No, I got one. We
Oh.
each got a sweet roll. It was separate.
Never.
Yeah, there were 2. I picked up 2.
Yeah, there was only one there for me. Apparently you have better sweet roll RNG.
I guess my sweet roll RNG must be good. It's in honor of Sasquatch. Whoa, loot 15 containers. Just got a daily endeavor completed for that.
Nice.
Sweet. And here is the sailor's pipe.
There we go. And then
There's that sky shard.
the fun way out is this
You can
way.
jump down, right?
I need
I
healing.
guess.
Oh, Never's up top for a sky shard, eh?
Mm-hmm. But I could say.
Ah, we see you.
Where are you?
Big mistake.
He's up
Ah! Oh no! Goodbye, cruel world! Ah! I fell.
I gotta paint
I
this.
fell all the way down at the beginning of the delve. Oh no! Wop wop wop.
Oh, sad.
I'm down here in the bottom of the canyon now.
I guess if everyone's doing it, I should do it too, right? If all your friends jump off a cliff, you're supposed to do it too? Is that how that works?
I didn't do it.
Only if you're a lemming.
I didn't do it. Just saying.
Well, we're lemming it happen.
Hardy har har har.
Sweet roll, sweet roll. I got 2 of them.
Gosh, I should have just jumped off. This is... Oof.
Lot less people on the way down if you just jump off.
This
Mm-hmm.
is so much better than reading.
Oof. Well, there's not even really people. It's all lions and, brood mothers, right? That's what they're called.
Yeah. Hey, I can go craft the effigy now.
Did
Yay!
y'all kill the boss?
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
Didn't wait on
the big
me.
old turtle.
Didn't wait
Mhm.
on me.
Turtle, turtle.
Guess I'm not turtly enough for the turtle club.
Should I do death by slaughterfish?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that's gonna happen unless I find a beach. Oh, I can get out here.
Where is
Death
the
by
boss?
slaughterfish.
Where you're at now?
No, that's the beginning of the delve.
Whoa!
The boss, go back. The boss is in that room you were just in.
What room?
Like the area where you can like look up and there's the ibis lion statues.
The what?
They're like 2 statues facing each other that look like lion bodies, but they have bird heads. And the room is like filled with columns. Isn't that where you are? Am I gonna have to pull up the stream to see where you are?
Hmm.
Isn't that Backseat Gaming, technically?
Technically it is. But if he's asking us where the boss is, he's inviting us to backseat game for him.
He is indeed.
Is it an indoor space or an outdoor space?
It's an outdoor space.
Okay. I think I might be here now. First mate Rodros?
Nope, there's a big big Hashmoda.
He's
Oh.
destined for the Commodore.
Right? Didn't we? Wasn't the boss we killed the big Hashmoda?
Oh, he just popped up.
He's named, right?
Kronikiba?
Sure. Yeah, that's him.
Big boy. Big turtle. The nut turtle soup.
Yeah, I was gonna say something that wouldn't have been as family friendly, so I didn't.
Are you not turtly enough for the turtle club?
Snapperington.
That's a huge. What?
So what stuff are you looking for, Gwen?
Just pieces from Hughesbane.
Any of them?
Pretty much. It is my least filled space in the sticker book, which kind of angers me because it was my most. It is my most completed zone. It's just I completed it before the sticker book existed.
Huh. That's funny. That's funny.
When you deal damage, you have a 25% chance to create desecrated ground, reduce movement speed, damaging them. Blah blah blah.
I am at Spencer's if you guys want to teleport here.
I
That's the
sure
name of
do.
the quest giver guy who we turned the quest into. His name is Spencer Rye.
That's a fun name.
Rye.
Well, also Spencer. But yeah,
I mean,
Spencer
I guess
Rye
if,
as well.
I guess if you're into Criminal Minds.
Never seen it.
I thought he was making a Thieves Guild joke because he's stationed right outside their headquarters.
Oh my
of the
gosh.
Cistern.
Big
I
mistake.
didn't even think about that, but that's funny.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Wasn't that funny?
Wow. There it was, his fake laugh, everyone. The one that goes at the end.
I am
But he didn't do
shaking
it.
with real laughter.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh. Abba's Landing makes me nuts. I don't know where to go ever.
I'm
There's
pretty
too
sure this
many
is the zone that caused me to dread new zones.
too many ups and downs. Somehow I'm currently in the Ritz area.
Oh, you're close then. A
Yeah,
little
here we
easier
go.
to navigate than Rothgar.
Yay.
well, I have to get my way back to the beginning of the thing to talk to the person who turned my quest in first. So,
Okay.
but then I was also trying to loot this chest and couldn't because
Aw, all I got was 350 gold.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I got too.
Ooh, Redguard nightstand sturdy.
But, hear me out, we also got the satisfaction of returning a sailor's pipe. Poor old sea salt's pipe that he was missing.
That's true.
Because that's the thing about Spencer's quests. It's to get back items that have sentimental value, not real value, and bring them back to their owners.
Fun. Where'd you say you are, Never?
trying to
He's still in the delve.
get back to the beginning of the delve to turn the quest in.
Don't
Oh,
dig
just
in.
jump down off that top
did.
level where you...
I
Oh.
did. Yeah, I'm at the quest giver now.
Okay.
You do good work, friend. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that a true shark's tooth painted
Look at this tiny little dragon frog.
I'm thrilled to see our mark back where
Sorry,
Oh,
tiny
yeah,
little
there's-
dragon frog.
I've decided you can live. Greed. Another
It went...
admirable trait.
"Meow."
Anyone who claims to work for free
Did it
either
croak?
wants to rob or
It
cheat.
croaked.
Never trust it.
What croaked?
The tiny little dragon frog.
That was with me.
He was hopping, so he got bopped.
Yep.
He hopped and he was bopped.
True that.
Alright, so what are you doing now? Turning your quest or what?
Mhm.
Yeah, we turned in the quest to
Oh.
Spencer.
I didn't have that anyway because I couldn't do it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You couldn't pick it up.
Because despite being a sneaky Khajiit, you're a good Khajiit.
Yeah, I still lots of things. I just haven't joined the Thieves Guild yet. I actually probably should go to the get rid of some stuff in my inventory that's stolen.
That's a good idea. Are we all ready for the crow now? Do we have enough
Yep.
feathers? Alright.
Yeah, where
I just have to go-
is the Thieves Guild? No, I'll just travel to. Travel outside the Snugpod and then go over there.
That is very convenient space, isn't it?
It is.
I'm sitting, and because I'm tired, I'm sliding further and further and further down in my bed as I'm playing.
Careful, next thing you know, you'll be laying down and you'd be dead.
Yeah.
Sleep PSing.
You'll be like, I didn't know Ian was there.
Yes.
Oh, that's her snoring.
Yeah, that's not other snoring, that's her snoring.
Safer than anywhere else.
Bless.
Strange.
One of these days we're gonna have to stop using code.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard for me to remember the code names for people. So we don't accidentally use actual names.
Real name. Real life. For real life?
Is there a... What? Are you serious? As many times as I've come in here, I didn't get that stupid lore book in here.
You know, sometimes I ask myself that too. I'm like, really?
Like, this is the
Really?
Thieves Guild I've probably used the most. Not Thieves Guild. Outlaws Refuge.
Mm.
You wouldn't.
There is
Oh.
one Outlaws Refuge in Shornhelm, I think, that I have not sold or laundered 4,000 gold worth of things at yet. And that's the only thing that's keeping me from getting those achievements.
Oh, is that a thing? Use all of the
You have to
outlaw
use
refuges?
every.
Yeah, use one, sell 4,000 gold at each Outlaws Refuge in each capital city for each
Oh, I
alliance.
didn't know that.
They have to do it for all alliances. And so I need to do the Shornhelm one, and then that will get me the Daggerfall, and then for the all three alliance one. So I'll get both those done once I do that. I just keep forgetting to go there because it's somewhere I never go.
I didn't even know that that was a achievement.
So you technically get 4 achievements out of it, but you have to go to, let's see,
That's awesome.
12 different Outlaws Refuges.
Oh, good.
Okay, traveling back to you. Ow.
Sounds like someone else's. Well, I was gonna say like sleep tanking, but if you did that together, that would be slanking, and that sounds weird.
No, I'm not
So,
sleeping.
I didn't yawn, that was the cat.
I mean, I might have yawned a little bit. I also then said, ow, because my shoulder hurts.
that's no good. Maybe you shouldn't be jumping out and scaring people like that.
Correct.
Or jumping off cliffs to entrances of delves.
Yeah, so, fun story
Treasure?
with the, the jumping out and scaring thing. I was, sitting in wait, like I said, as one does when you're going to scare people as they go by on a hayride. And I put on this mask that I could barely see out of, right? And so I was thinking I was going to... Can you visualize what I mean when I say monkey run? Like
Yes.
That, like that scary, like you hunch down and you kind of drag your arms along as you run.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to do that, but I couldn't see. So when I did that, like when I first came out, I just like tripped and fell. There was like crops and stuff in that field that had been like the corn stalks or whatever were like sticking up
I'm
a little
just
bit still.
envisioning this in person, and it's amazing.
So I fell, but I didn't just like go, oh, I fell and stop. I just like kept going. So I was like, well, I'm on the ground now, so I'm just going to, now I'm going to act like I'm a zombie that fell over and just kind of crawl real fast until I get back up on my feet, and then I'll do it. So that's what I did.
You know you're not supposed to do stuff like that at our age without warming up first.
Yeah, way to soften that blow, saying our age, knowing I'm way older.
All right.
Way,
Are
yeah,
we
a
ready to go
whole
in the
way
portal?
older. Just what, 2 years? Anyway.
I'm going in the portal.
Same. I don't want to be called old anymore.
Coming. Oh no. Here I come. You're not old.
2.5 million. Fun.
All right, are we ready to try this?
Try.
Oh wait, let me put a heal on. Just in
Ah,
case, because I know you're gonna be DPSing too.
I'm
right?
not.
Am
I only have my like actual. I have
Heals?
On my, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Well
yeah.
then, let's go. YOLO.
I have what I normally do for trials, for the most part.
It wasn't a lack of faith in your healing ability. It was a lack of faith in me standing in the proper spot so you can actually heal me ability.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, something's up.
What is it? Let's see. The cauldron.
That's just the
There
cauldron.
There goes the Spideys. No, Hey now, that was mean. Whoa! Rip.
Nope, down I went.
Rip to you too.
Oh, there's a thing up over here.
Well, we'd love to help you, but we're both invisible.
Okay.
Coming! Leave my healer alone! You there! Stop moving! Look, Bastion's tanking.
Ember's dead.
Of course she is. Oh, gravestone, got it. I'll get this other one.
I am not tanking because I am not in that setup.
Well,
I had a
that
tank heal earlier when we did the Moongrave or whatever randos. The tank quit and another tank didn't join, and I'm just like, well, I guess we're doing this now.
Ah! Good for you.
Tanking in all light armor. Oh yeah.
That was
That
a thing.
was a thing
Yeah,
at one point.
a lot of shields and stuff, right?
Yeah. It was like a shield tank.
Mhm.
Apparently the two people who are running it were doing the story, and so they were determined, and I'm like, alright, well, willing to try it, I'll do it.
There was 1.2 where, sorry, I went and just picked up the companions, so we just had the extra, just in case. Oh, sorry, I didn't see there was a gravestone up. Got it. That would explain why we had so many ads.
There's another gravestone up.
Yep, there's 2 up, but the problem is ads get in the way, so then I can't do my ranged stuff. Remember last year when this boss confused the heck out of us? Oh. Hey, it would be nice if my hotkey would work there. Hey.
We did it!
What was Bastion doing? He was way over here in the corner. Like, literally over here by these rocks. That's amazing.
Whatever, he lived. I'm proud of him.
He did. He did live. Ember spent most of that fight dead.
Yeah, I need to get Ember good gear.
So, like,
back. Yes, well done.
I mean, we can always talk about this on a show some other time, too. But being in here with this boss always makes me wonder, like, what do you guys think about, like, events in ESO in terms of theming? Because, you know, some MMOs will really lean into, like, theming for holidays. Like, almost overly so. To the point that it feels, or can feel, I think, out of place with the lore sometimes. But I think ESO doesn't really do that. I think they do a pretty good job of maintaining kind of like the lore and still making it feel like the holiday. But also sometimes I do wish that they did more. Like, I would love to see like the towns and stuff decorated.
Yes.
I would love to see a little more stuff like that rather than just one spot in a zone, but I also understand kind of what a nightmare that would be with how large the game is. But I kind of wish it was at least like the main town for each faction. What do you guys think?
I mean, I don't. I don't want to sound. I don't want this to sound like I'm oversimplifying or being critical necessarily, but essentially
That's
it would
okay.
just
Critical's good sometimes.
right. But essentially, a lot of that stuff would just be reusing assets, right? In terms of, for example, here are these pumpkins. Why not just have stuff like that scattered about in the towns? It would. I don't think it would be hard for them to go through and just scatter about pumpkins, because the assets are already created. Just go stick them somewhere. Um, you, if they can create whole DLC and chapters and stuff in the quick span that they do it, I don't really see that being a huge deal. And again, I'm sure that there's more to it than just um, than it being just that simple. But because they probably, if they were gonna decorate the zones, they probably need to create a few different assets. But then they wouldn't have to create each one as a unique thing. They create a handful of um, different things and just place them in the various towns, because other games do it. I know ESO is huge and a different thing altogether, but like the game I did on my extra life stream, uh, they've got a Halloween event going on right now where there's like pumpkins and like the little enemies that pop up at night. Some of those come out and they're like witch themed or whatever. So they even like changed up the enemy designs.
Yeah.
And Back for Blood's a zombie shooter. The town, like your home based area there. I haven't actually played that since they've done it, but I saw where they had like the area was decorated for Halloween, and I think I might have read that there was some stuff out in the world, maybe with the enemies too. I may be wrong on that, but so other games are doing stuff like that. But to be fair, I mean, it's not like they don't do anything here. Obviously, I mean, this is an area you only come to during this event, right?
Right.
So it's not like they didn't do anything. So I don't want it to sound like there's nothing, but I do think if they're going to say that these are holidays that the people of Tamriel celebrate, then make it feel like they're being celebrated. And there are some of the what's the one with the Jokers? Is it the Jesters Festival?
Jesters.
Where there's like the different NPCs around that are
Yep.
wearing the festive clothing, and you can go up and mess with them. And
But even
Oh, there's
that's only
also, like,
happened in the
that-
last few years.
Like for New Life, you have the different celebrates in each town around all of the different things.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so they are in some instances going around to the different locations and doing things, but they definitely could do more. Have some of the houses decorated, or public spaces, like you go into a tavern and the tavern's decorated. Um,
Yeah,
I-
for sure.
I don't see that
I
being
agree.
unreasonable to think would be a possibility.
No, I agree. I mean, Blades does it, and it's a mobile game. Granted, it's not the sort of assets and the sort of type of rendering that, it is on ESO, but um, it's still interesting to me that they have done it in an Elder Scrolls game. It's not this game, but it is an Elder Scrolls game. So we know that the people of Tamriel would consider doing it, right? Yeah, I mean, the only other experience with an MMO during holidays that I've had was in New World thus far. And boy, do they go all out. Like, I will say, out of everything for the last year of having that be like a side game, even with all the other junk that was going on, the thing that they do right is holidays. The towns are decorated, like it's kind of like what you mentioned. There's pumpkins sitting around or haystacks or, stuff like that. The towns are decorated. There are things in each town pretty much that you can do to celebrate. There are almost like the impresario, like places out in the world where you can pick up these different quests or buy different stuff. Theirs works a little differently because you're converting like currency basically. So you're getting something from doing stuff in world and then you convert it to a currency rather than already earning the currency like we do with the tickets. And then it allows you to convert it to like basically think of like a silver or a gold, and the gold has higher level items, but it requires more or different things to do to craft, right? But their gear structure there is different too because of how it caps and levels and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I did both the Halloween event and like the Christmas stuff in that game, and it was awesome. And they even changed the music in game for the day of. It's nuts that you come in on Christmas Day and they was playing like Christmas music, like or on Halloween or Thanksgiving, and it was playing different music in the town for that day. On New Year's, they played Old Lang Syne in the towns when you went into the towns. It like, stuff like that wouldn't necessarily fit in this game, but I just find it interesting how different games kind of focus on different ways of celebrating holidays and how they're integrated into their game.
Destiny had things where you went in, like you had to go around and
Oh
give
my
the
gosh, I forgot all about that. Yeah.
like their Halloween thing, you got a candy bag and you go around and fill it by defeating certain enemies or something, and then you can go around and give treats to the different NPCs, and there's like a little mini quest. I think it's been so long since I've done it, I don't remember exactly
You would
how it
get
works.
different, you'd have to pick up different objectives, and you'd go around, and the entire map was just completely decked out for the holiday, depending upon what holiday you were doing, and you'd have to complete different, like, daily quests in order to unlock fancy things.
That's cool.
But they definitely did the whole deck the halls style thing for, like, Halloween and stuff.
It was primarily just in the social space, though, right? I don't recall them doing a lot of that just out in the combat area.
Yeah,
but,
no,
like,
it
your
was for
home
social space.
Yeah, your home spaces were, they did a lot with those.
Which it wouldn't make sense to decorate combat areas.
Right. No, right. Yeah, but yeah, they did a really good job of putting that stuff. But then they would send you out into the combat space to do different things, and you might be required to kill specific enemy types or something, but you would get different candy things, and then there were Halloween masks you could get through random drops, and then you could wear those Halloween masks, and they served no purpose really, but you could just put it on. You could look like other characters in the game.
So, on the note of decorating combat spaces, have either of you guys read the pamphlet on Plunder Skulls in game?
Not for a long time.
About how it's the witches saying, hey, I know we put in a lot of effort getting all these skulls and divvying them up and making sure all of the malicious villains get a good hoard full for this festival, and oh, so what? Some of our comrades get destroyed by a few heroes while it's going on. The whole point is for them to picture their faces when they open up those skulls and they see worms and creepy crawlies and all the undesirables in there. I thought it was funny. It's like, ah.
Jeez. Sorry, I was just checking the pledges too. Yeah, I definitely feel like there could be more, but I don't know. I guess my next question then is, why do you think there isn't?
How honest of an answer might you want?
Because of the for my answer at least on it, my brain immediately just pictures the whole like, well, do you want new content, or do you want us to keep going back and revamping old content?
Oh, that's
'Cause,
fair.
like, we're going through this year, but they already know the whole story and are working on putting on the final touches on everything that's coming out next year.
Yeah.
So it's like when we did, because we do have, the witches area now and everything, and that's new. That was new last year. We didn't have that before. It's all new stuff, and so it's kind of like a contained new area.
Oh, you mean the crow boss and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we had the den there. You went to complete the thing to get the whistle with her, but there was no extra portal in there.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
Um,
it's I mean, we had it last year, but the years before that, I mean.
Yeah.
that's a fair point uh, on that. I've heard that argument made maybe for other games too, but I don't know. Sometimes I know I can be a little cynical, but um, the I just wonder how much of it has to do with that part of it's just not monetized, and this is a very heavily monetized game. And I get it's expensive
That's
and
true.
all of that, um, but I have heard some points brought up in the last several days just through some content creators and stuff that are kind of valid. Like, what incentivizes you to play the game? Does it incentivize you to play the game to go and get cool stuff in the game, or does it incentivize you to play the game to spend $10 in the Crown Store? And they brought up, like, the conversations you could have if you got some cool thing through gameplay. You know, oh, well, hey, that's a cool hat you're wearing. Where'd that hat come from? Where'd you get that mount? Oh, I got it because I completed this thing in the game. And there are some of those. I'm not saying that there's none of that. But so much of the really really cool looking stuff is through the Crown Store. Um, and a lot of it's exclusive, and a lot of it you have to do through Crown Gems, and it's expensive. And I know they've got the Endeavor system now and all that, but even some of that, like, you'd have to play and grind for a year to be able to get some of that stuff. So you have to play a whole year to get a single item, and it's like, it's a lot. um,
Yeah.
so, um, you know, do they want to spend the time creating the things like that, where it's just sort of, here's some cool stuff for you to go do, but there's no extra income from it, versus just being able to, have an event, have the little small space that they've got, and then throw a bunch of extra stuff in the Crown Store that everybody loves, and that's fine. I'm not, I'm not opposed to if people want to spend their money that way. That's fine. But at the same time, I think there could be some things done where you have more things to go do out into the world that give you reasons to play. Um, so holiday events, for example, um, if I'll go back to Tribes of Midgard, I think I haven't gotten into it. I've played a little of the Halloween event last year, but I think one of the things you can do is, like, go kill X amount of goblin themed enemies, because they actually, like, the enemies may have the goblins may have on different, like, a Halloween costume, and it'll say go kill those specific ones. So you have to go out in the world and hunt for the ones that are dressed up in those costumes, and um, you get you complete that quest and you unlock some cosmetic item for doing so. So you get that through just going out and playing. And to some extent, we have that with the tickets, but, like, there's the cap on the tickets, and you only get so
Right.
many a day, and that's kind of frustrating. Um, I just end up sitting on tickets a lot of times because unless there's, like, a cool furniture piece or something I want, a lot of times the style pieces I'm not overly worried about. I don't, unless there's one in there I really like, and most of the time they're kind of they're not great, or they're not bad, but they're not anything I would necessarily choose to wear, so I just save my tickets. Um, but just directly unlocking something through completing a quest, to me, a lot of times just feels more rewarding.
Mhm.
Um, So I don't know. I hate to think that that's always the motivation, but I mean I know it's a business, um,
Yeah.
and so I don't know that I wonder how much of it's just because they're focused on the things that they can sell versus that the things that they can just kind of invest in. It would take more people. You talked about them, the new content thing, but they're not a small studio,
No, not at all.
and if they're not necessarily having to create just tons of new assets, how many people do they need to pull off to go, hey, go decorate the world for some Halloween stuff this year? Um,
Well, I think more than that, though, too, the only other thing you have to worry about is the back end stuff. Like, we don't know how things tie together, base game versus these new zones that they've made, because, you know, a lot of that stuff was designed, like, base game was all pre one Tamriel. So, how much from the development side changed with being able to add stuff or move stuff from the base game zones? Eh, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, is it like you can flip a switch and add something, or is it take a lot of extra, coding
Well,
and
but
whatnot?
they've added prologue things and stuff to base game zones now because you got the
mhm.
current High Isle Pro
Yeah, but
Gallon in Glenumbra,
yeah,
and
but
that
if you
takes
notice, it
place.
almost always takes you somewhere else. Like you find them there outside your main city, but you almost always end up somewhere else, right?
Mm-mm. No, because it adds the characters for that thing to different weirdest places that already exist. It takes you into a dungeon that already exists and adds some things you have to go find in the dungeon that already exists.
But that's in contrast to like Greymore, for example, where the prologue took you to somewhere else, like an island off of wherever, someplace in Skyrim, right?
Oh yeah, but where I'm kind of going with that train of thought is how Never was saying the just adding new assets to the world to spruce it up for the holidays. Well, clearly
I see.
that's doable because they're adding in assets for
NPCs.
these and
Yeah.
NPCs for these prologues. So
Mm-hmm.
clearly
Yeah, that's true.
doable.
Well, I mean,
That's true.
and in that respect, talking about just being able to turn it on and off. I mean, the stuff that they're turning on and off now is the thing that they're kind of turning on and off, right?
Yeah.
I mean, all of the I can't remember what you called the NPCs, but all of the festival folks that are the Jubilee folks and
The revelers.
yeah, like all of that stuff. Like they're always in the same spots. I feel like whenever they come back, I always just kind of run to the same few locations. Like Skywatch, for example. Like go throw pies at people or whatever it is you're supposed to do. I don't remember, but
Mud balls.
yeah, like they're all in the same locations. Um, so I don't think that they're moving them around year to year. So they essentially are just turning those things on and off. Um, I mean, it may be a little more complicated than just those words, but I feel like that's probably essentially what's happening. It's like, okay, activate that. Um, and unless they've added any new dialogue or anything, year to year, they're just repeating the same stuff. I mean, sometimes we get new rewards from some of these things, but sometimes we don't get a ton of new stuff like the Dremora things. Like, cool, I'm getting those things again for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Um, and that's why there's so much of that stuff everybody's trying to get rid of because unless you're a new player, you've probably already got it.
Yeah, all the Dremora pages from this event, like
hmm
everything's so oversaturated.
Yeah. So is it maybe time to just add something new there?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think they could do more. Is it in their best interest to do so? I guess it depends on how you look at it. Immediately, financially, probably not. Long-term health, probably so. Um, because if the game gets stale and everybody just feels like there's nothing really new happening outside of the new chapters, which sometimes don't necessarily add a ton of new gameplay mechanics per se. Now the last several years there's been some new stuff like the grappling hook in certain areas and that kind of thing, um, but if it just kind of gets to where you feel like you're sort of doing the same stuff over and over again, then people may sort of say, I might go try this other new game that's coming out, and depending on how well it does, you know. But I also don't go that route of thinking that some other game's going to come out and this game's going to vanish. People have said that about other games so many times, it's not even funny, and those games are still thriving. So I don't mean to say ESO is going to be dead, but I think long-term health-wise, it would be good for them to start adding some stuff like that, just because it would add interest. Like, oh, there's a thing. Let me go check that out. Let me go out into the game and explore. Even though I've been in this area before, they added something, so let me go see what they added.
Right.
And what was the event they did not too long ago, where they had the unique encounters that they added?
Oh, that was oh my gosh. It wasn't an event. They're just in High Isle. Right? Was it an event?
I thought we had an...
Oh yeah, the
No,
High
there were
Isle.
extra. There were extra ones. What was that for? It was Zeal of Zenithar.
Yeah,
That-
there you go.
That was for Zeal of Zenithar.
Yeah. And that was a newer event, right?
Yeah, that was its first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, something like that, they actually went out into the existing world and added in new things that if you didn't go out and look around, you weren't going to find them.
Yeah, that's true.
That involved dialogue, new character models, animation for the characters moving, so all of that stuff, which I'm sure animations are probably cut and paste, and then the skins don't affect the animation a ton. There's base animation and then whatever's on top of it, but yeah, I mean, so they put the work into that, so there's every reason to think that they could be doing more with a lot of these events, I believe.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I definitely would like to see more. I do like that they added like the old life festival stuff to new life.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love for them to expand a little more on certain things with holidays. I think that would definitely be cool. For sure. Thanks for humoring me and thinking about my question. I just was curious.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good question, good topic. Now, for anybody who may hear this at some point, if anybody else ever hears this, don't think I'm a hater. I'm trying not to be a hater.
No, but you also don't want to be like, I mean, there's a lot of times that I'm a fangirl and I'm just like, yeah, I love it. I love everything. So it's nice to have.
Never use that voice again.
Okay. Yeah, I'll never use this voice again.
Come here, we got a duel.
Wait,
Anyway.
you want me to use that voice again?
Yes.
You said never use that voice again.
No.
Yeah, go for it. I want to hear it. Gwen's gonna leave both of us. She's like, "That's it. I'm done."
She's
you
gonna leave
guys
both
are
of us. Yeah.
Oh my god. Well done.
We love you, Gwen.
Yes, we do. I'm just really proud and impressed she did not push me in a river. Oh man. Well, Elden Hollow 1 is one of the pledges. The three of us can do that in no time.
Oh, I need to go pick it up then.
Would you like to do that as our last thing for the skull in there?
Yeah, let me go pick it up.
Yeah.
Because my eyes are crossing, so I'm not going to make it much longer.
I mean, you could just go to bed.
Or we could go get this Plunder Skull. Because it's Fungal Grotto 1 and it's going to take us like 10 minutes.
Oh, Fungo Grotto 1?
Yeah,
I thought you said Elden Hollow.
I did. I meant Fungal Grotto.
Ugh.
Oh.
So
It
those
was
haven't
Elden
switched
last
over
night.
yet.
Oh, did you do it already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boo. But you can still get the skull, right, from the boss? Or you already got, no, you already got your gold one, didn't you?
Well, no,
Alright, well.
no, it's a new day,
I
right?
don't cavort with delicate coral.
It's a new day for skulls, but not for dungeons.
Yeah,
That
because
makes
the
no
dungeons,
sense.
yes, that's true, because well, but is it like a 20-hour cooldown or something? I don't know whether the skulls have a timed cooldown or whether it's a daily cooldown. I can't remember.
A skull's a skull's a skull. Like, I'm not gonna complain about skulls. Skulls are skulls. I love skulls.
Alright,
But-
well then.
Yeah, no, it won't even let me pick up the thing from her. We're good. We can do it.
Elden.
You sure you don't want to
Hollow.
do Celine's Reb or Coral Airy?
Nope. I mean, I don't mind Celine's web, but also, I would like to do this quickly.
Okay.
So you wanted to do it on Vet? What you're saying?
No, nope. Sure don't. I mean, Elden Hollow on Vet still wouldn't be bad, probably for the three of us, but
All right.
we want to do it in 15 minutes, not 30 minutes.
Yeah. Shoot. Probably do it faster than 15 minutes, honestly.
Alright, cue us. Let's do this.
Let me.
We don't need to queue. I'm here. Let's
Of
go.
course you are.
I'm killing mobs.
I need to. Hold on. I gotta make some space real quick, so I know how to do it in the middle of the dungeon.
You are
Oh.
just there and going. There's pug groups, and then there's grouping with your friends. Which is worse? Take your pick. Alright.
I'm just running down the waterfall. It was just one group of NPCs.
Clickety 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 clack.
Clickety clickety clack.
Blah, 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 blah.
I have so much
Alright, I'll wait.
garbage. My inventory's full. My bank is about full.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna actually do that while you're...
Why are we in Elden Hollow? Didn't you say it was Fungal Grotto?
Oh my gosh, you're right! Okay. Don't let the tired person be in charge.
Where is Fungal Grotto?
Not here. Not where I am.
Never,
That's
it's all
what-
you.
That's what you need to know. Not where I am.
You get to find Fungal Grotto. Congratulations.
You win the prize.
Is that in Reaper's March?
I have no idea. I have never walked into Fungal Grotto.
I
Actually,
have.
I
but
have.
don't-
A long time ago.
Hold on, I'll...
Stone Falls.
Really? Oh yeah, that does make sense now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Well, let us know when you're there and we'll teleport to you.
Hey, I'm not gonna deconstruct any Mother's Sorrow named items like I did the other night.
I'm not going to tell you how many of those I have deconstructed.
I was so mad. Not that I necessarily need it or I'm using it at this moment, but still, something that so many people try and grind for over and over and over
So-
again. And there I
The-
was
Okay, I'm there.
deconstructing it.
The only item of Mother's Sorrow I do not have in my sticker book is the mall. And I can
Oh, really?
guarantee you, I have either sold or deconstructed every single one of them.
So you think you
Yeah.
had it pre-sticker book?
Huh? Oh, no. This is all after sticker book. The only one I don't have is the mall in the sticker book from Mother Sorrow.
Don't do
That
it.
is actually my most heaviest collected area.
Did you
Okay.
say don't do it?
I did. Quinn's not here yet.
I'm sorry.
You're robbing her of her XPs.
I'm secretly working for Sasquatch.
I believe that.
He's paying
That's
you
why
under
you're
the-
so pro sweet rolls. You're collecting all the sweet rolls for him.
I am. I've been carrying on a fine tradition of if anybody trades with me, I give them a sweet roll. He taught me that.
Now I want to cook sweet rolls. Or bake sweet rolls, I guess, right?
Now I kind of
Somebody at my work, oh look, there she goes. She's leaving us. She's leaving us! Somebody at my work did that for me one day. They're like, you play Elder Scrolls, right? I'm like, yes. And they're like, I just got the cookbook. You want some sweet rolls? I'll make some tonight. I'm like, obviously. Yes I would. And sure enough, they came into work like 2 days later with sweet rolls. They were delicious. It was really dense, though. The recipe in the book, it's like what I would call a sinker. Like, it's so thick that I ate it over the course of, like, the afternoon. Like, I ate part of it and then finished it later.
Keep that close to you. A pickpocket will make a killing off
Wonders
something
go.
like that.
Whee! What?
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
Yeah. Well, probably exactly what I laughed at earlier today.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, it's funny.
Extra XP!
You know, why don't you let it out to kill it? Just stick your sword through the cage. Stick it in the
There's
face.
an achievement.
Is there?
I think so.
But I don't mean like in the game. I'm just saying like in if this were.
Oh,
this
just
were
in general.
Real,
This-
just stick a
if
sword
this were
through there and
For
kill it.
real life.
Why would
Yeah.
I waste the time and just I could just let it rot and slowly starve?
Oh,
Well,
look
maybe-
at Gwen up here fighting the boss without
Because
us.
maybe you want its legs. I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna do with them, but you know,
Do drag legs taste different? Do those cook well?
no idea.
Drag leg?
Would that just be like a giant crab leg?
Yeah, pretty much. That probably means I wouldn't like it. I don't like crab legs.
They're not. Yeah, I'm not big on crab, honestly. I've only tried it once, but it was like I don't know. It didn't taste particularly special. And like you gotta dip it in the butter. I'm like, well then why don't I just eat the butter? Like if it doesn't taste, if it doesn't already taste good, then
Ew.
I am
crab
that
and butter. I just eat crab.
I'm that weird person that I grew up on an island where there's fresh seafood
You need a second wind.
constantly, and for some reason I love all different types of fish for the most part, but I don't love crab or lobster really. Which sucks because like I want to like lobster rolls or lobster bisque or things like that, and right now I hear Lotus crying inside.
See,
At
I
me
won't eat
saying that.
lobster either, but that's because it's too close to crayfish. There's a heavy sack right here.
Mmm.
And I have this rule where I won't eat anything I've had as a pet.
Ah, yes. That's part of my problem with crab too, actually.
you won't eat anything you've had as a pet.
You had crayfish pets?
We had crayfish as pets, and then we
That's
also
fun.
because we have a turtle, I will never eat turtle.
Not a lot of places sell turtle anymore. I think it's illegal because turtle was always made from sea turtle.
Yeah, I don't think I want to eat reptiles.
The turtle soup is very common up here because of snapping turtles.
What about your enemies? I'm just kidding. It was a bad wood elf joke, okay?
Well, I was gonna ask if you've ever had people as a pet.
And that's how I fall off the bridge. Thanks, Never. Alright.
You're welcome.
Well, now our healer's down in the ditch.
I found my way out.
Hooray. Yeah, I don't know. I want to like more of the crustacean type creatures because they seem like they'd be delicious, but
I don't like to pay for them.
you don't like to pay for them?
No, that stuff's so expensive. So part of my thing is like I might like some of it, but it's like I don't want to spend $35 on a plate. And then get it and go, you know what, I don't like this that much. I'd rather have a cheeseburger, but now I spent $35 and I'm going to be hungry because I don't want to eat it.
I know
Well-
I would prefer almost every type of seafood over a cheeseburger. Unless it's like bar food, then cheeseburger would win. It depends where I am.
There's a chest down here.
Yeah!
There's an inventory full.
Of course there is.
Yeah.
Well, if we go to PAX, I guarantee you that Lotus is going to take us to eat lobster rolls. Because that's his, like, tradition with everybody new that comes there. He takes them to this, like, seafood place, I think. So I guess we're going to have to
I
put
would
on
eat
our
a
big
lobster
put on
roll.
our big britches and give it a try.
Well, is it sushi or is it like a weird roll thing? That's the question.
No, I think it's like a legit lobster roll, not like a roll like a sushi roll, like a traditional Boston like sandwich. Somebody didn't loot the chest. I'm standing next to it.
Well, there's still only 3 of us. That's why it says someone didn't
Right
loot the
here.
chest.
Well, I didn't yet because I was trying to clear inventory.
Oh, that.
But you ran by it.
Well, I thought y'all were fighting, so. Yeah.
I am indeed fighting.
Yeah.
Back here.
I'm confused.
Right here. Come to me.
Oh,
Come
why?
to me. Right there. Right here.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
Kitty cat.
And I can't.
Open your.
I can't lose
Abre
it.
los ojos, kitty
'Cause
cat.
my
Open your eyes.
inventory's full. I gotta do something with this stupid inventory. Really
I
do.
love that Ember just strolls right across the bridge like it's no big deal. She's like, NBD, everybody, come on. Let's go. Giant crab. I love that we said we were going to do this fast and we didn't do any of the skips. We're fighting every enemy.
Sick of people doing skips in this dungeon. That's why I hate pugging it, honestly. Because I suck at jumping out of the water. I cannot do the jumps.
What's funny to me is, like, it really doesn't buy you that much if you have good DPS. I mean, I guess if you're farming, it does.
Alright.
Pew!
Oh, I
On
can't see.
one, I don't have to worry about standing near this hole,
Oh,
right?
you
to get
ran
sucked in
ahead.
there.
Mm.
Oh no, I'm sorry, buddy.
I need to come back to that boss too. So
You should have told us. We wouldn't have
fine.
moved.
no,
I didn't realize.
my inventory is bleeding. Seriously, like I'm able to sell like a few things to pick stuff up, to sell something to pick stuff up, to sell something to pick stuff up.
Oh,
Because I just loot everything.
yeah, I do too.
I don't have it set to like go through and have to individually, so it never loots the stuff you want first. It always loots all the trash.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, they've got a set piece and a thing worth some gold and a carapace. Clearly, you want that carapace first.
Absolutely. You can sell it for gold.
Like, yeah, give me the give me the fish off of this before you give me my Dremora plunder skull and the sword of the Kingslayer.
What was that, Gwen?
Sell the shinies, sell the shinies.
Tap, 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 tap,
Does anybody
I like
need
that.
anything out of here? Like, not you don't have any of this stuff. Like,
I'm pretty sure none of us need anything with as many places as we've, or as many times as we've run this, but I should just check, just in case.
Alright, I didn't link it in the right chat, but there's that.
This is fungal. I still need the vet helms out of here. I need to do that. How do I not have a full Drake Kingslayer yet? I'm still missing over half of the items.
Oh, would you like a girdle?
Nope, that's one of the ones I've got. I'm missing the dagger, axe, mace, sword, battle axe, maul, greatsword, bow, inferno staff, ice staff, and shield. Those are probably because of vet. Like, those would drop on vet, I bet.
No. Weapons should just be possible to drop from the boss. I just got a resto staff.
Let me go
Or
look
I
and
got
see.
I got a resto
never-
staff and I got a sword.
Oh,
What?
Let's see. The rest of, so I'll link this. That's all I can link at the moment.
wow, how did I not have the Jack of the Viper?
So you need that?
No,
Did I link
I
that?
got it now. I'm just going through and binding stuff.
I've apparently never done Fungal Grotto 1 on Vet.
I was gonna say, I'm just
Wait.
looking here and thinking to myself, what?
How have you not done it? You did it with us, didn't you?
Nope.
I've done Fungal Grotto 2 on Vet.
Got plenty of
Well, we would have done one before two.
Yeah, but I think we ran it with before Gwen. With Bella,
Guess-
maybe.
Yeah, I guess maybe so. Oh, I don't have the sword yet, so I'm gonna bind that.
No, that's okay.
Did you already have the resto staff?
Oh, I didn't look. Hold on. I'm sorry.
The Drake Kingslayer. You didn't list that in the ones that you didn't have. But.
Yeah, I've got that.
Got the boots.
Oh, look at me listing it in Lore Seekers, not in our group
Good
chat.
job.
Gwen, do you need any of that stuff that I listed?
I do not. I have all of that. Thank you.
All right.
Cody earlier asked if anybody needed help with the crow boss. I wonder if they got it. They're in the Garden of Shadows.
That is where the crow boss is. Oh, you got the little yellow bat. So cute.
Yeah.
ooh, the glitter.
I'm gonna travel back and turn in.
Yeah, and we decided no coral area or Celine's web. We're good.
Nope, no coral area or Celine's web.
Okay.
I won't make it. I've got to get up very soon. Sooner than I would like.
Stupid animal bones. Crunchy spider skewer. Already have that.
Maj. Where are my transmutes? Where are my transmutes? There they are. How much are the candlefly gatherings this one? I already forgotten.
4?
2, 5, 4?
Were they 4?
Candlefly gatherings?
Yeah, the red.
Yeah, those red buggies.
Oh. Let's see, right before the event, I saw them selling for like 200,000 gold apiece.
Yeah. They're in the event right now.
So now they've probably dropped down in price.
Did I just get that for Shanty? Oh, he's gonna be so excited. Purifying Bloody Mara.
I need the Dastardly Bloody Mara if you find one.
Okay.
It's a struggle. If you get an extra one, it's a struggle.
Is that what he was asking for?
Let me change my chat so I can link some stuff. It's a little easier here.
Whoops, I almost just...
Let me know if one of you needs this. Or this.
Hold on 1 second.
They're pretty rare, so... Before I sell it off.
Ooh, no, maybe you should get that. You, like, definitely make sure you get the gold for that. I wouldn't want to rob you of that gold.
Well,
What is it?
I mean, if y'all need it, I'd rather help y'all out than make some gold.
Oh, yeah. Oof. At first, I was really wondering what she was talking about, but, you know...
Dude,
I don't know.
How about that? Need that? That?
Nope.
That?
Nope.
Okay.
Thanks, though.
Sure thing.
Hold on, let me, how about this one? I bet you like this one, Markarth Mead. Neither of you should have that.
I don't think I do. Hold on.
Really?
But
Hold on.
I get like 30 of those a day, it feels like.
Increased health. Increased health by 660 for 35 minutes. Scales from 150 to 160. Barley. Crystal meth.
Crystal meth!
Well, it's all the text is.
Oh my
the
gosh.
text chat is over that, so it just looks like meth. I don't know. Let's see. Requires recipe improvement 6, recipe quality 1, recipe already known. Okay.
Way vey. I just got that, Gwen. The vampiric lamp.
would you like
Lit-
another one?
I mean, I guess if you don't want it, I'll take it off your hands. I'll
Oh,
go
cool.
put it in one of the houses.
Good, it
Is
is
that
all
the-
yours.
Is that the one
can't
that
do
I
the
have
blue
around
lighting
the
items.
vampire shrine?
Oh, it's a single one though. It's not the. It's like a floor lamp. It's not a overarching one like the one you have.
It's not the taller ones.
Because you have the one that's it's a stick, and then it's a bar, and then the lamp's out further from the stick, right?
No, it's like the little squarish thing sitting on top, I think.
Oh! Do you need more of them?
I mean, I've got one on 3 sides. I could flip one. I may even be able to make those things. I'm not entirely sure.
Alright, then it's going to the crazy person.
Why? I must not have I just saw it a second ago in my inventory. Maybe I didn't take it out yet. Does anybody need this? The ghastly visitation memento?
I don't have it.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Alright, well, you're about to.
What was that from?
This event?
Oh, well, yeah, I haven't really done much. So.
You're still in the dungeon?
Yeah.
Amazing.
And there you go. Now you get another lamp.
Hooray!
Wah. Yeah, any of that blue lighting stuff I can't have in any of my houses. They give me a
Oh,
headache.
that's right. I forgot. Because the blue doesn't like your eyes.
My eyes doesn't like the blue.
That's what I meant. I'm tired. Did you travel out when I traveled in?
Oh, well, it must have
One's out, one's out.
I
You
didn't- I
turd.
didn't know you were coming to
One
the dungeon.
travels out, the other travels in again.
Oh, funny. Literally traveled back in to meet you, went through the portal to where the boss area is, and there's no one there. And I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
We don't have armory stations in capital zones yet, do we?
Celine is ruler of her
Nope.
Damn.
At least not that I don't think so.
I did not.
I didn't want to have to go back to the Snugpod, but we are.
There's really no such.
Oh, you're over here? My bad. I don't ever remember.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I have to make room always, all the time.
At first I was like, oh, who sent me mail?
At first you were afraid.
I was terrified. Or petrified, I guess they should say. Oh, now he wants to trade.
Yeah, I've got 2 inventory slots.
Oh, come on. In the middle of the Undaunted thing? Fine. I have
Are
no
you-
heal on.
You're
Nothing.
dueling.
I have no heal on whatsoever.
I gotta watch this. I'm giving no. Oh, he's already dead. You killed him.
I don't think he tried.
Do this.
Do it again.
I guess. I feel like your sustain wasn't the last time you and I dueled, I finally gave up because I ran out of stamina because your sustain
Oh,
was
that
so
was-
good. Why are we trading?
That was the wrong thing.
Alright, guys, who are we rooting for? What else for the Khajiit? What else for
It's
the Khajiit?
definitely the Khajiit because I have no heal on.
Oh, it was close.
I got slammed.
Oh, what are the endeavors?
I don't know.
I don't even
Oh,
have food
it's still
on.
the same. 12 minutes.
I didn't even have any food going.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I last time you and I did that, it was terrible. It was basically who was gonna run out of stamina first, and it was me.
Do this.
Oh man,
Wait,
we should have
where?
let each other revive each other. Reviving 2 fallen players is 15 seals of endeavors.
Oof. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have just stayed on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll do that again.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's duel, kill each other, and then revive each other before I
Love
log
it.
off.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can do it right here. I was gonna say, if we do it over in Somerset, it counts towards the achievement.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, if we go to our TAM.
I didn't know that was an achievement in Artaeum.
Yeah, there's an achievement if you go to the battle arena, the ancient arena over in Artaeum, and do a couple do some PvP duels, you can get an achievement.
Guildmaster Atiswala truly has the mercy of Tall Papa. He let that Argonian
Is that the Colosseum of the Old Ways?
Mm-hmm.
And get out your
Perfect.
bastion,
Oh yeah.
because he likes going to Artaeum, right?
Because it's
Mhm.
magic-y. The gods were in a good mood when they made this place. Or the divines, or whatever he says.
Monsters?
That's
Villains?
right.
What's the trouble?
Artaeum.
Magical places are always so beautiful and inspiring. Well, most of them anyway.
Wait, Artaeum's a little small island, right?
I'm here. You can just travel.
Where is it?
Outside of the
travel to
map.
either of us.
You have to go all the way out
Oh,
to the
that's
Arbis.
right.
Go
Where
look at
your
the
Sijic
full
villa is.
Arbis.
Yeah.
Is that what that's called?
Mhm.
Okay.
Now here's a sight. What do you make of this? I'm putting you away, Bastion. Is
Bastion
Isabel the
got
one that likes
banished.
duels?
Yes. Yes, if you do a duel with Isabel, you get an achievement. So yes, now that Bastion has seen Artaeum, you can bring out Isabel for a duel. You actually need to have her witness a duel in order for one of her unlocking thingies.
I don't know that I got anything for Bastion.
You gotta walk a little bit with him.
I'm running full speed right here.
There's also a chest over here. Or there's normally a chest over here, someone must already got it.
Dude.
Always ready to help.
Me down here.
Now here's a sight. What do you make of this?
Anyway.
And Isabel.
Who wants to die first?
Let's do this.
Oh, I don't want to play Tales of Tribute. I don't know how to play Tales of Tribute. You wanna kill me first?
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Roasted wood elf. Uh-oh, cannot duel unless both duelists are at full health. Shh. Done.
Round 2.
Fight.
Fight. Yeah. Go, Beatrice, go. It's your turn to kill me. I already have this achievement.
Oh. Yeah, but you gotta pick me up twice.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I can pick you up after Never kills you. Ah, whoops. Sorry. Habit.
Yep. That's okay. Cannot duel. I know I don't have Tales of Tribute unlocked. Stop it.
Fight.
Both of us
Really?
just stood here.
Really? Oh my gosh, you guys.
I'm not even bother flanking you.
Yeah, damn. Alright. Little late to the healing here. But it's not like it would let me heal him while you guys are fighting anyway.
So I still have to res 2 peeps.
Same.
Gwen,
Okay.
did you already res 2?
Activity
Me and Never?
endeavors. Yes, I have risen. I have risen to flip. So I guess I'll fight you guys. Who should kill me first?
Doesn't matter.
There we go.
You just love Cleave, don't you?
It's Spinny Kitty.
Her sustain and regen is so good that she just stood there blocking.
I just like I even stopped blocking at one point.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You had to stop blocking, otherwise the blocking was making you just come back.
All right. Then let's see. Okay. Accept.
What do you say to some celebratory sweets?
Whee! Yay, I got mine.
All right. Now that means you get to kill me.
Oh yeah, that's right, because he's got a...
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really seeing anything for her popping up from dueling, but
Mine finally said something.
There we
she
go.
said something about celebratory sweets, but
1.
How can I help? I'm at your
What?
service, of course.
Why am I not... Wow, talk about lag.
Stendar willing. Our
I-
adventures
yeah.
have only just begun.
That was weird, because on my end, I didn't do anything at all, and my character just stood there, even though I fired like 3 skills, and then when one skill went off, you just fell on the floor.
And blip.
Which I know is not what it looked like on your end. Like, she hasn't said anything to me other than, Stendar, protect us from harm. And
I got
take...
positive rapport for accepting a duel.
Oh.
there's Thirsty Turtle.
Thirsty Turtle?
Yeah.
Oh, touches many melons. That's the name of their character.
What?
I'm not even kidding.
Hmm.
Thirsty Turtle. I think we just learned a lot about Thirsty Turtle.
I think we did indeed learn a lot about this. Alright, you guys got your achievements. I got my achievement. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to see what the things are for tomorrow.
Thirsty
And next
Turtle
week.
left.
Two minutes.
2 minutes.
So,
And then I need to go to sleep.
yeah. What are your guys' thoughts on the champion point system as it stands?
I don't hate it. I just think
Good
that it
point
needs
there.
to be labeled better.
I heard,
But then
I heard it brought up about the slidables, like some of there's once you get to a certain point where you can only have 4.
yeah,
You know, once you
I
get to a
do
certain
wish
CP, there's no real need to keep going.
correct. Like once you're capped out at the, what is it, 1200 or 1300 or whatever, Is it more than that? 2,300? Maybe that's what it is. I don't remember anymore even.
It has to be
Which may-
2,300 because there's
Which
still
maybe
a
that.
bunch.
I think you're right, but I was gonna say maybe that should clue me into the fact that it needs to be relooked at again. The fact that I'm just like, what is it? Am I using it?
Well, I know for me at least, because when I go in, I actually pay attention to my champion points, and when I actually go in, I have to wait a while to do it, because then, just because you know it's going to be a while before you can actually put that many towards something, but there's so many passive ones still, because yes, there's the slottable ones, but you can have so many passive ones still unlocked, and either way. And I know there's still a bunch of passive ones I need to have unlocked.
Yeah.
I can't have all passive ones just done at once right now, yet.
Oh,
So,
for sure. I definitely need that too.
But I would see that as being the stopping point for me, is once I can have all of the passives done at once, then yeah, sure, I'll go in and I'll interchange whatever I'm doing, that's not a big deal.
Yeah, I definitely know that as a tank, you kind of like cap out, is what I'll call it, sooner in terms of the CP system, because there comes a point when like you don't need anything else in certain trees, you know?
Yeah, and the tree with all of the extra like just convenient stuff is kind of seems unnecessarily stuck with the 4 slottable things.
Yeah.
Like mount speed, harvesting speed. Like, why do those things need to be slotted?
Well, because they figure that if you have a crafting character, or if your main is your crafter, you might not have a character that stays on all the time.
Well, but the other stuff in that tree is, or that whole thing is not overly useful, other than just convenience, like speed. Like, it doesn't affect PvP, doesn't really affect combat necessarily. It's just like your basic out of combat movement speed, your thieving abilities. It seems like that kind of stuff could just be passives.
Yeah.
Because that's something that's bugged me when I'm trying to set those things up. It's like, well, I want my harvesting stuff to go faster. But I also want to move faster. I'm just running around the world. I'm running around on my solo setup with the XP stuff on it so that I can just, gain CP faster, I guess, for whatever reason. But just, I'm just doing questing or whatever. It only affects my experience at that moment because I'm not playing against or with anybody else in any content.
Yeah, that's true.
So, because those things all used to be passives.
Right.
And then they changed it and it was like, oh, now I'm not as strong as I used to be, almost, in that regard.
Yeah. That's true.
I like.
But I also think some of that was intentional because of the capping. Like the power creep, you know?
Yeah, but that's not power though. That's just convenience. So
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just.
Yeah.
Convenience creep.
What time is it?
I don't know. Now it just makes it annoying when I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm just going to harvest for a little while. Let me switch that back over.
It is 1:02 a.m. and I am now enlightened. Yay. Okay, let's do this.
But anyway, yeah, just that seems like something that could change. Like that kind of stuff. Doesn't I don't feel like it should necessarily need to be a slottable thing. Just unlock them and.
I have an argument for it, but I am too tired to express that thought, unfortunately.
Yeah, we should call it quits because some folks need to get in bed.
Or, hear me out, we can go either complete 6 dungeons or kill 20 group bosses.
Sure.
Maybe this week.
Okay.
I'm
but
just gonna,
definitely not right now because I would be snoring in the next 5 minutes.
I'm jumping off a cliff and dying.
In true lore seekers fashion, if I was with you, I'd follow you right off because you're crown, so you always have to follow the crown when they jump off the cliff. Alrighty. Well, I am going to check my inventory.
You know what we should do first? We should say goodnight
We should say goodnight.
to anybody who is not watching. I don't know.
Good night,
So-
anybody who's not watching.
Yeah, and we won't see you next time.
We actually
but-
had like 3 different people pop into stream while we were doing that, for the
Oh.
record.
Yay!
Only, let's see. Someone, Varian said hi.
Aw, Varian.
Yeah.
I said
Oh.
hi back. But yeah.
Okay, YouTubers, bye.